So I'm going to be doing more engraving on this knife. You can see there's a leaf shape, but I do have to flip it over and do the other side. Pretty much how I'm going to do that, I'm going to measure where each stem or each vein of the leaf is in comparison to the knife edge, or in comparison to the other stems once I get further, so I can really get an accurate engraving on both sides. So here we go. This is not, I'm feeling, the right way to engrave stuff, but it works. I mean, you know. Oh shoot. Okay, we're good. Okay, good. You can see, obviously you're far away, but you can see the engraving. I mean, it works. I'm sure there's better ways, but it does work. See that? So. Yeah, but now I have a precision Sharpie, and I will, sorry for the dog barking, she likes to bark. I will measure about 1 inch wide right here, and the stem comes out from the rat tail around, that's further than 1 inch. And right here, instead of trying to memorize where it comes out at, or where it comes out at, where it where it's on measurement, I could just make a mark a ton easier. Quiet. Now I can just put a mark right there. Now that, see where the exact place where the stem comes out on that side. We'll just do that all over the blade, and then we'll be all good. We have that on the same side. Oh, nope. We don't. Shoot. Oh yeah, I forgot to flip over. Make sure you flip over the ruler, because you're flipping over the knife, if you know what I mean. As you can tell, that's further toward the blade side, because this is going to be a blade side, but this is further toward the back. So you have to, when you flip over the knife, you have to flip over for the ruler, which now, once I do that, it'll be hello. It'll be the right thing. See that mark? This mark? No, not this one. Check that one. Or this one, and then you flip it over the stem. It's that side. So yeah, just follow that all the way down, and then you can do the same thing for the veins that go out, and does not help the knife. Okay. And then you're good, so I'll do that. So you can see that this black line that runs all the way down matches the stem that is on this side. Yep, almost exact. Black line, engraved stem. So I'll engrave that right now, and then I will, actually no, first I'll mark the veins that go out from the larger vein, but that obviously won't be hard. But yeah, it's a simple way of making sure the engraving is the same on both sides of the knife. Okay, so I have the engraving marked. You can see it matches this engraving pretty much exactly. I use my ruler to do all the measurements. Now the next step is to just put a edge on my Moore knife. Check out the whetstone. Oh shoot, come on. Okay. Next step is to I'm going to start actually engraving with the vise. Come on. Knife doesn't hit the bench down here. Okay. So engraving with the vise, both the vise and the swivel, and then what I use is an old sharpened file. I'll zoom in on it. Can't focus as close, but it is sharpened. I'll resharpen it, and then pretty much you just go like that, and you go over and over again until you get a good engraving, deep engraving. Usually you do this with annealed steel, so the file bites in easier and faster. Good to create a decent engraving. As you can tell, trying to hit the light. You can't really tell because of the black around it. Trying to clear off the black. No, that'll clear off the rest. But it is engraved a small bit. You can see right there. It's actually nice and deep, but you can't really tell because the lighting's weird. But yeah, oh, there you can. So. Yeah, so I'll just do that all the way down, and it'll be good. It'll be good. For this type of job where you're constantly moving back and forth, I just have my clamp screwed in, but I am going to lag it in soon, but it does squeal, which is really annoying. Also can sometimes mess up your engraving, but that's just good. Definitely have your clamp down. Or your clamp lag down. Some of the stuff, this one isn't ideal. All these are good. All these engravings, but see, forming leaf shape. It's engraved right here and right here. All the way. I'm done with this side, but I just need to do the rest of this side. Well, as you can see, both veins that branch off from the main stem are completely engraved. These look better because I figured out a cool trick, and with my file I went at different angles, so it made the engraving wider. So I'm going to do that with the other side and this side, make it look like a really, really deep engraving, which will really help. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Now with the stem, I'm just going to have to freehand it as best as possible. But yeah, for the straight bits, I could use the vise, maybe. Or I could cut a piece of wood out. in this shape and you clamp the piece of wood in and it to the vise. I don't know. I'll figure something out. This one I just freehanded. If you can tell, it's a ton of small scratches instead of the one large scratch. See, but yeah. So that's just a simple way of engraving your knife. Flashy. So now I'm going to try and do an unfinal edge, just get off most of the metal, because this is for Mother's Day. For my mom, she likes gardening, so I decided for a leaf to be engraved. Also, the actual knife is shaped like it. But anyways, I'm just going to use the side of the grinding wheel. It works pretty well, maybe for the beginning, metal parts I'll use the edge, but most of it I'll use the side for. That works quite well. Also, tonight I need to put an edge on this guy, which I started, as you saw in the beginning of the video. But this is a work in progress, just like this one. But yeah, so Mother's Day just happens to be Sunday, so I am on a tight schedule. But yeah, here we go. Make sure when you grind to wear all the safety equipment too.